Psychological aspects of the ritual. The power of this ritual doesn't lie solely in the objects or the act itself, but also in what it does to your mind. When you assemble the prosperity jar, you activate a principle known as selective attention. It's as if your mind suddenly begins to see opportunities where it once only saw obstacles. Have you ever noticed that after buying a car of a certain color, it feels like everyone else has the same car? That's your mind focusing on what you've chosen to prioritize. Moreover, this ritual deeply affects the subconscious, the part of the mind that governs our most ingrained beliefs. By performing a symbolic act like assembling the jar, you're sending a clear message: I'm ready for change. And this has a powerful effect. When the mind aligns with positive intentions, it naturally seeks ways to manifest these desires in the real world. What's most fascinating is how repeating this act reinforces your commitment to prosperity. Each time you look at the jar or repeat the practice, you're solidifying the belief that abundance is possible. It's like watering a plant. The more care and attention you give it, the more it flourishes. Speaking of flourishing, there's also a spiritual and cultural dimension that lends even more strength to this ritual. Traditional and spiritual elements. This prosperity ritual is not just a symbolic gesture. It carries a rich cultural and spiritual heritage. In feng shui, rice represents abundance and nourishment, while coins are seen as conduits of material energy. In Japanese culture, strategically placing coins in key areas is a common practice for attracting fortune. Every detail of this ritual connects you to ancient traditions aimed at harmonizing the flow of energy around you. The combination of elements in the jar, rice, coins, and glass acts as a small energetic mandala. It materializes intentions and channels positive vibrations into your home. By carefully assembling the jar, you're engaging in something much larger than it seems. You're activating the symbolism of these objects and allowing them to work as a physical reminder of your prosperity goals. And don't underestimate the power of symbolism. It helps us connect with something beyond the tangible, creating a higher sense of purpose. These rituals may appear simple, but they carry a depth that resonates both in our minds and in the environment around us. Now, let's dive into the practical steps to create this powerful tool for transformation. Step-by-step guide to the ritual. Choose a special spot. Select a meaningful place in your kitchen. Make sure it's clean, organized, and filled with positive energy. No dirty dishes nearby. The idea is to create a space that symbolizes order and openness to new possibilities. This will be the stage for your ritual, and preparation is just as important as assembling the jar. Gather the ingredients. You'll need white rice, shiny coins, and a clear glass jar. Begin by alternating layers of rice and coins inside the jar. As you do this, repeat positive affirmations like, I am a magnet for prosperity, or wealth flows freely into my life. Each layer you add is like planting an intention in the universe. Activate the ritual. Once the jar is complete, close your eyes for a few seconds, visualize your transformed financial life, and express gratitude as if everything has already happened. This moment of gratitude is essential as it seals the energy you've poured into the ritual. But wait, there's more to enhancing the results of this practice. How to maximize the results. The ritual is powerful on its own, but there are ways to amplify its effects. Keep the space clean. Ensure that the area around the jar is always tidy and harmonious. Clutter and dirt can block the flow of positive energy, so dedicate a few minutes daily to maintain order. Adding natural elements, such as a small plant or aromatic candles, can also elevate the room's energy. Incorporate positive affirmations. Each time you pass by the jar, say something like, my life is filled with abundance and opportunities. Repeating these words with conviction not only reinforces your intention but also helps reprogram your mind to see possibilities instead of limitations. Practice gratitude regularly. For example, while preparing meals in the kitchen, glance at the jar and give thanks for what you already have, while opening yourself to receive even more. This combination of practices transforms the ritual into a continuous tool for growth. The psychology behind the practice. The science behind this ritual is fascinating and centers on visualization. When you imagine your financial achievements as though they are already real, you're training your mind to align thoughts, emotions, and actions with your goals. For instance, visualize yourself paying off debts, investing in something meaningful, or even traveling to that dream destination. These mental images create a direct link between intention and reality. Another powerful factor is repetition. Every time you look at the jar or perform the ritual, you're reinforcing a clear message to your mind. I deserve prosperity. Consistent repetition builds new thought patterns, helping replace limiting beliefs with a more positive, abundant mindset. Think of it as a muscle you're strengthening over time. And don't underestimate the emotional impact of this practice. The ritual stirs feelings of hope, motivation, and confidence. These emotions create a virtuous cycle, empowering you to act and attract the changes you desire. But how does this energy multiply when shared? Let's explore that next. Collective impact and sharing. When you share a practice like the prosperity ritual, something magical happens. The energy multiplies. Imagine telling a friend or family member about the jar you created, encouraging them to do the same. It's not just about inspiring others, but creating a chain of positive intention that extends beyond yourself. Every time someone participates, the collective energy of prosperity grows even stronger. Sharing also fosters a sense of belonging. It's like being part of a community where everyone is connected by the same goal, attracting abundance and transforming their lives. Why not gather a group of people to create their jars together? It could be a special event or just a casual conversation, but the impact will go far beyond what you can imagine. Here's the most fascinating part. The more people involved, the higher the vibration everyone can feel. This exchange of positive energy not only strengthens each person's ritual, but also deepens the connections among them. It's a cycle of giving and receiving where everyone benefits. However, this journey requires something very special: persistence. Let's talk about that. Persistence and consistency. Persistence is the key that turns dreams into reality. The prosperity ritual, like any meaningful practice, requires ongoing dedication. It can be tempting to give up if results don't appear immediately, but here's the secret. The greatest rewards come with time. Think of a farmer planting a seed. They don't expect it to bloom the next day. Consistent care ensures the harvest. One way to keep this practice alive is to build a routine around it. Set aside a moment each week to revisit your jar, clean the space, or add a new layer of intentions. These small actions keep the energy flowing and help you stay focused on your goals. Remember, transformation happens in daily habits. What's truly amazing is that persistence strengthens your connection to abundance. Each day you maintain the ritual, you're telling the universe and yourself that you are committed to your own prosperity. But there's a way to make this even more special by personalizing the ritual to reflect your unique aspirations. Let's explore that next: personalization and commitment. Everyone is unique, and your prosperity ritual can be too. Personalizing the jar with elements that hold special meaning for you is a powerful way to deepen your connection with it. For example, why not include a symbol that represents your goals, like a miniature house if you're dreaming of buying a home? Or write a small note with your desires and place it inside the jar. These personal touches make the ritual truly yours. Commitment to the practice is also essential. Performing the ritual with mindfulness and attention to detail makes all the difference. It's like meditating. The more present you are, the more impactful it becomes. Use these moments to reaffirm your intentions and visualize the outcomes you want to achieve. Small adjustments, such as changing the jar's position or refreshing its contents, help keep the energy vibrant and active. Most importantly, view the ritual as a journey, not a destination. It's a tool to guide your mind and heart toward prosperity, but it requires dedication. After all, those who sow with care reap abundantly. Speaking of reaping, reflecting on the results and reinforcing gratitude is crucial. We're approaching the conclusion of this practice, but there's still an essential step to take. Now is the time. Imagine your financial life transformed with more opportunities, stability, and peace of mind. Do you know the secret? Start today. Don't delay the chance to bring prosperity into your reality. Every small gesture counts, and the prosperity jar is the doorway to a new chapter. Are you ready to take control of your abundance? Here's a challenge. Why not share this practice with someone else? Think of a friend or family member who is also seeking change. Teach them what you've learned here, and together you can create a chain of positive energy and transformation. Prosperity is a shared journey, and its impact grows when we share our knowledge with the world. Finally, remember this: change begins from within, and it's within your reach right now. If you want to continue receiving insights like this, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss any valuable tips for transforming your life. Prosperity is waiting for you. It's up to you to take the next step.